this video and I was like, who the hell is Nadia? And I want to know why the Call of Duty community hates Nadia, the self-proclaimed best Warzone player. Self-proclaimed. She's like, I'm the best Warzone player and here I am. Watch me be the best Warzone player. All right, let's go.
It's time to address the cheating allegations. Now, this is for all the boys who keep commenting that I'm using a Chronosen, walls, aimbot. I do have something to admit to you guys.
I don't.
That I'm 1,000 times better than you, and you guys cannot accept that a girl can just be good at video games. And you guys can keep on hating while I'll continue to make clips like these. Get pooped on, how do you feel? Get pooped on, how do you feel?
Get pooped on, how do you feel?
Oh my god, I feel like this is gonna be a really feisty video, you guys. I am gonna put my sleeves up. I'm gonna get ready to get really mad.
Now, when you make multiple claims for being the self-proclaimed best female Call of Duty Warzone player, you are bound to have a good amount of skeptical people watching your streams and calling you out for any possible forms of cheating, even with very little evidence. Nadia is a Call of Duty Warzone player who has been called out by the Call of Duty community for suspicion with her gameplay in lobbies, with the biggest skeptic being a channel called Call of Shame that has called Nadia out relentlessly over the past month. Nadia's response was that she's just better than a lot of Warzone players and that she's being called out because she's a female.
She also got called the Amber Heard of Call of Duty.
But her bot
really?
lobbies would prove otherwise, with Call of Shame showing us that the majority of her lobbies that she plays in are below 1 KD lobbies. What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today we talk about Nadia, a Twitch streamer who streams Call of Duty Warzone. Over the past couple of weeks, she has blown up on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and there are a lot of skeptical people who believe
her daily sub goal is like almost as much as my all-time goal.
that she is using a VPN and aim assist to help her become a Call of Duty player with a high KD. But if you want to get into bot lobbies and improve your KD ratio, check out the sponsor of today's video. Now, before we continue the video, I have to give a big thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is a virtual private network that can be downloaded to your phone or added as an extension on your web browser. Surfshark VPN encrypts your information, so if anyone is trying to snoop on you, they won't be able to see what you're doing or see your location. Ooh. With Surfshark, you could be pretty much anywhere with a click of a button. This is good because some online sellers base their price on your location. So all you have to do is change your location and now you'll have better deals.
She was even saying that the game was lagging at a LAN event.
Able to watch content that is blocked in your area.
I mean, maybe it wasn't lagging because of the internet. Maybe it was stuttering or glitching because of the
I changed my location to Canada and I was able to
hardware.
With 3,200 servers in 65 countries, anywhere you go,
self-proclaimed best diamond player. Yeah. Hi Bashka, nice to see you.
So I have one more question. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and get 83%
wow, you have to visit Jarash, you have to visit Petra, Wadi Ram, Aqaba, and Dead Sea. Those are the 5 things you have to. And Amman.
In January of 2021, and in that first month would stream for 18 hours and gain 41 subs. The next month, Nadia would increase her hours streamed to 82 hours. Nadia began to be more consistent and active throughout the next couple of months, and it would pay dividends to her Twitch career. Throughout this time, she also started to upload onto her YouTube account, with the oldest video.
I love how she had this chair, almost the same chair as I am. And she changed it for this generic office chair. And I'm thinking to do the same because these are not it, guys. They are not comfortable at all. I really don't like it anymore. I want to change it too.
Currently available to watch, being titled Female Warzone World Record 44 Kills. Now I say currently available to watch because just recently Nadia deleted the older videos on her channel. At least that's what Call of Shame states in his video. Call of Shame believes that the reason behind the deletion of her older videos was to hide any suspicion of vastly improving her gameplay and skill. During Nadia's first video, on the top of the screen, it tells us that in her last 100 matches, she had a KD ratio of 3.34, which wasn't bad, but during the current day, she made claims that her KD ratio is over 9 KD, which is fine, but I think that also fuels speculation that she's using some type of VPN to get into easier lobbies. I feel like the longer a game is out and available to play, users get better and better, and it's hard not to speculate that she's using some type of VPN to get into bot lobbies as she tries to increase her KD. I think people noticed her KD throughout that video and started to call her out in the comments because the video's comments are turned off, and other videos around this time the comments were turned off as well. Continuing on, Nadia would submit a video application to join FaZe. During this video, she talks about how she started playing Call of Duty when she was really young and how she's always wanted to defeat the odds by being a female in a male-dominant industry.
The reason why I want to join FaZe is because I simply have a strong passion for competing and to entertain. When I was a kid, I believe 6 or 7, I remember watching my cousins play Call of Duty, World at War, Nazi Zombies. I asked my dad for Christmas if he could gift me a Xbox and that game. And when he did, I played it for hours and hours a day. I eventually got
actually
into
that, yeah,
hardcore
maybe she is
multiplayer
that
in
good.
World at War, eventually Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and I started to be more interested in multiplayer more than zombies. I used to watch FaZe vs Optic, and I fell in love with the rivalry between them two. I dreamt that one day I could be in the same position to compete. Even so much so that I created a Game Battles account.
Be like easily figures out, like just go on an event and 1v1 a FaZe player that is really good in the game or someone like that. Like if you're doing an interview for them, why don't they just get you to their house and play on their PC and they can see you live playing and then they can decide.
And I made a clan for Black Ops 2. I was really, really young. During this time, I also did wrestling. I only wanted to wrestle boys. I liked the fact that they're physically stronger than me. It gave me much more of a challenge. In addition to the doubts people had.
You should play
of me
against
being
Dr.
female.
Disrespect. I
And
don't think
did
he's
prove
that
everyone
good.
wrong. I won double districts in middle school and I won a state championship. Due to me being
the
a
best
female
Call of
in a
Duty player out
male-dominant
there?
industry, I incorporated this mindset into gaming. I hope that women will look up to me and believe they can do the same without the stigmas that they aren't good enough.
February of 2021 through February of
nice.
2022 stayed about the same as far as hours live streaming each month and followers gained each month. March of 2022 would change that. During this month, Nadia gained over 24,000 followers and also didn't stream as much, going from 100 hours streamed the month prior to just 68 hours streamed during the month of March. March was also a big month for her on TikTok, having multiple videos averaging over 20,000 views per video. I took about 5 minutes to add up all the views from her TikTok page during March. The first video uploaded in March had 6,000 views and the last video had 21,000 views. Adding all these videos together, I came to the conclusion that during March, she gained over 400,000 views on TikTok, which correlates to her growth on Twitch. The next month in April, her followers gained went back to its average around 400 followers gained a month. This again changed in the start of the summertime. In June, Nadia would start to gain even more traction on her Twitch account, gaining 10,000 followers. And then in July, Nadia's Twitch gained over 112,000 followers. This is when Nadia started to call herself the best female Warzone player. This clip specifically from her TikTok account gained a bunch of views and also a bunch of hate.
This clip right here proves why I am the best female Warzone player. Oh, now I have the Blixen. Oh my god, can you not shoot me? Like, you guys are fighting each other.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
The way I see it is once you start telling everyone that you are the best at something, people will try to prove you wrong. Not only does it come off as being arrogant, but it also puts you under a microscope of a whole community. Once that video...
That is true. Like, if this internet doesn't like egotistical people who shove it in your face that they are the best at something. They like people who are more humble and who are waiting for others to call out that they are the best. And even in life, not only on the internet, but on the internet it's even worse, you know?
And other videos of Nadia started to blow up, she got a lot of hate. People wanted to see if she was cheating and asked her to show her controller point of view while playing. I know that there was a video circulating around TikTok where someone in the chat asked Nadia if she could show her controller's point of view to make sure that she wasn't cheating, and allegedly he got banned from the chat. This would be the first hit to her image. People would start to call her out for using aim assist, and she would finally make a TikTok video addressing the claims.
It's time to address the cheating allegations. Now, this is for all the boys who keep commenting that I'm using a chrono.
Like, she's asking for it. I'm sorry, if you put the sad music and then when you call boys, like men, you call them boys and you put a crying baby face, you're asking for it.
Send walls, aimbot. I do have something
for
to admit
hate.
to you guys. that I am 1,000 times better than you, and you guys cannot accept that a girl can just be good at video games. And you guys can keep on hating while I'll continue to make clips like these. Get pooped on, how do you feel?
After this video, Call of Shame uploaded this video titled, "Is Nadia cheating and walling in Call of Duty Warzone?" This video gained over 240,000 views and was one of the biggest videos to come out exposing Nadia. During this video, Call of Shame points out issues with her aiming and how it always aim locks onto their toes, and that she gets free reign to move her cursor anywhere over the body. And also points out how she's only been playing in negative KD lobbies. Here's parts of his video.
However, could only manage this in a bot lobby of 0.67. Yet, the second best player in the game had twice as many deaths than kills. Please, do me a favor. But there is a problem. How can an absolute nobody, who only started playing last year, blow up on Twitch? Is she tracking the location of a nearby enemy player?
Wait, they're on me, hold on.
I'm popping. Brett, maybe you could help Nadia out. It's just one guy.
I got him.
Wait, did she even see that person?
By enemy player?
Wait, why is my internet shit?
The location of a nearby enemy player?
Wait.
What do you mean? Wait, okay, we can't really see with this shitty
By
resolution.
enemy player?
But
Wait. They're on me, hold on.
like, there was literally no one there. And I don't know what's going on with my internet, but there was no one there.
Brett, maybe you could help Nadia out.
Now they appear.
I got him.
Maybe I didn't see. Maybe it's because of the
Since cheat software
pixelated
run at kernel level,
video.
it will never show inside Task Manager, something these streamers are well aware of. They do love to show their Task Manager though, which is always quite amusing.
Nadia eventually uploaded a full-length video titled "The Truth About Me Cheating" after Call of Shame's video would gain so much traction that a lot more negativity would go on to Nadia. During this video, she claims that she's received worse backlash for allegedly cheating than people who actually cheat. She states that the reason for this was because she's a female Call of Duty player. She then goes on to tell us that she's recording her monitors to prove that she isn't cheating, but that she didn't have to prove anything to anyone, and how this isn't going to be the norm moving forward.
And nobody ever thought I was cheating, but all of a sudden people think I'm cheating. I've had a recent blow up with TikTok and Twitch, and I think that caused people to be skeptical of me because they're like, wow, where'd you come from? But it just randomly went to I am cheating, and I'm here to shut down all of those allegations. I also do want to talk about the problem that is going around of me being a female in a male dominant industry. I know that many people in the community, many guys, Zealander, Swag, a bunch of them, get accused for cheating. But the backlash that I've received over these allegations are not nearly as brutal as what a man would get. And it is becoming a concern for not only my safety, but my family's as well. I worry about our future generation and how they will treat women that want to play video games. The harassment I've been getting is not because I am cheating, as they say. A lot of it is go wash the dishes, go make me a sandwich. It's the same old jokes.
Go to the kitchen. Literally, this exactly my problem with FPS games and online FPS gaming when you are a female. It's the same issue. In every game, in every FPS game, we women always have to deal with these comments. And it's not only, as she says, only cheating or you're bad at something. No. They always have to target our sex, our gender, and talk about it. And that's where it becomes personal.
That were used in like 1960s that are still being used. I'm getting posted on my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of it. Are they saying these things because they think I'm cheating? Or are they saying these things because they don't like watching women do better than them in a male dominant industry? I think that's really the question. Because even before these cheating allegations started, the sexism in this community never slowed down. It was always there. And it became more prominent as my following started to grow.
A couple uploads after this one, Nadia uploaded a video titled "I Got Swatted." Here's parts of her video.
A loud knock on my door. And also the doorbell kept going off. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do, and my family wasn't home. So I called my dad and I asked my dad where was he, because sometimes my sister locks herself out and she knocks really hard. So I was thinking that maybe it could be my sister. I was just really terrified and I didn't know what to do. So I called, and my dad told me that they were at the store. So I knew it wasn't them, and I was terrified. I genuinely thought somebody was trying to kill me. And yes, it was daylight. I wasn't really thinking about it, but I was still scared. And I kept getting phone calls. So I wasn't really answering them. I didn't know what to do, but then I answered it, and it was the police. They were telling me that I was getting swatted and I need to come out
Sorry,
with my
but
hands
this leaves
up in
a
the air.
lot.
When I went
on you.
outside,
For the
I
rest
saw
of
like
your life, you can grow PTSD because of this, and for the rest of your life, it can affect you and affect your family. For what? Like, really, people on the internet needs to take these things more seriously. They need to stop with this.
20 police officers outside looking at me, and they told me that there was a serious threat called in and they needed to come inside. So I told them they could come inside. They saw that nothing happened, and they made me write a police report and write down all my information so whoever this was can be investigated. I was also very fortunate that one of the police officers actually streamed on Twitch, and they knew what this was and how this happens to other streamers.
Now, there's a lot of skepticism of this whole entire swatting incident as well. A lot of people said that the police and the SWAT team were taking it too easy on Nadia, and she said in the beginning of the video that she had called the police station a couple days beforehand because she felt like her life was at risk, and that's why nothing happened to her when the SWAT team showed up. Now, there still is a lot of skepticism around this whole entire incident because there were streamers that just recently got swatted, where they got thrown on the ground, got handcuffs behind their back, and got arrested. Call of Shame points out as this being one of the issues for him not believing in the claims. People felt like if this was fake, she did it because she didn't want this negative attention on her
All of
anymore.
this because
Eventually,
she's good at
Nadia
a
would
game.
upload
Exactly.
A video titled "How I Became the Fastest Growing Streamer." During this video, she explains how
Even
she
if
played
she
into
was
the
cheating, does that mean she should die? Because if people swat you and you don't, like, police officers can kill you, and there were so many incidents of people dying like that accidentally.
allegations,
Can you stop
and
with the
that's what
hate?
helped her grow. She tells us that the reason why she got a bunch of hate was because she was growing very fast. But this is contradicting what she said in the past about her getting a lot of hate because she's a female streamer that plays Warzone. Now, this video was very informative on how to grow as a streamer, so if you do want to grow, I'd say check it out. Leading up to the present day, Nadia already has gained over 50,000 followers on Twitch just during September, and it seems like her career isn't slowing down anytime soon. I do think that when someone takes off on a platform too quickly, people will start to speculate or call that person out. Nadia got called out for using a VPN and aim assist, and she played into that hate. She also got called out because there was a huge spike in her following on Twitch and TikTok. Now, using a VPN isn't a bad thing to do, but denying that you don't use one when your lobbies say otherwise just makes you look like a liar. She would even private her Warzone stats so that no one can ever see her lobbies unless she puts out a screenshot of her past lobbies she's played in. She also has her comments on her newer YouTube videos highly
How fast
monitored.
does she put that shield on? For me, it takes thousands of hours. 5 people push while I'm putting that freaking thing on.
Just look at the video explaining how she
crazy,
grew as
bro.
a streamer. Out of 12,000 views, she only's gotten 55 comments that are all positive,
She
and
put
she's
two
done this
armors
with her
on
most
there.
recent uploads as well. Call of Shame talks about how she could have bought her followers on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and makes the claim because YouTube's views
it's not
and
cheating,
interactions
man.
with her
That-
videos are so low that it
Guys.
seems like she had bought her following from these third-party apps. I know I do think it's hard to prove if you don't have actual proof of this. Again, you can make speculations that she did do it, but she even claims that she was streaming from TikTok, which built her following from TikTok to Twitch. I think it is doable to have a spike in traction,
normal.
especially if you're using other platforms to your
Yeah.
advantage. Now, Nadia isn't a horrible person. She's not stealing money from people.
can happen
She's not
over days
scamming,
that you
and the
grow
only thing she
triple
possibly
your
is doing is lying about cheating
followers
on the
and
game,
viewers.
which isn't even proven true yet. Nadia is using the hate to propel her career, which is smart, and until we
Yeah.
get 100% proof that she is cheating,
It's a
nothing will
smart
happen
move.
to her Warzone account, and she will continue to grow. Well, this has been the end of the video. Of course, I have to give one last big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring the video. Please, again, just click the link in the description just to check it out. It really helps out the channel, and if you want to support me, I'd ask you to do that. Also, if you want to send me any
Exactly,
suggestions for
freak.
people I should cover in the next video, let me know by leaving a comment or DMing me on Instagram or by joining my Discord server. Both are linked in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Like, she did it on purpose, you guys. She knew that if she calls out all of these guys, girls, whatever, whoever, all the haters, she's gonna get the attention, you know? And she needed the attention that way in order for her to grow in her career. But what Freak Good is saying, like, listen, this is clearly too far. I don't support this at all. At the same time, don't we know at this point not to poke the bear? We know people are dicks online. So what did she think would happen when she said what she said? You can defend yourself saying, I don't cheat, and prove it. But when you say what you did, you're kind of inviting these types of shit. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. She knew what she was doing. It is a really powerful, I would say it was a powerful move from her side when it comes to her career. But it also brings the hate and the negativity. Yeah, you get the attention, but you kind of get the bad attention more than you get the good attention. But either way, any attention is good when it comes to this career, unfortunately, as you can see from a lot of people who have been hated, a lot of people who are constantly in drama and news. They are the top streamers or the top YouTubers or whatever, because that's the kind of job we are doing. Once you are mediocre or you're neutral, not really into this type of shit, then it's kind of really hard for you to grow on these platforms. And that's what she did, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, you need to be ready and prepared to put yourself and other people in harm for the money. And to be honest, I would never. So yeah, just saying. I don't approve with the situation that she's cheating or like, I don't know. She could be cheating, but there are so many people cheating out there and they don't get not even close to the hate. I think the biggest hate she got is because of the call-outs she did on TikTok. Maybe if she didn't do that, if she did it the way Freak as well mentioned, it wouldn't have happened. But I'm happy to see that there are female players that are really good in FPS games. And I hope the main issue where she calls out how these guys are hating on female and being sexist and talking about the gender, like go clean the dishes or go to the kitchen, cook something and stuff like that. Like, I wish these things really gets addressed and people start taking that more seriously, because since a couple of months back, I turned off my voice chat in Valorant, and whenever I play Valorant, I don't communicate with my team, which is a really setback. But since then, I became a diamond player, and since then, I didn't get affected by any of these comments because nobody knows that I'm a female playing with them, and I became better at the game and I improved. So it just shows you how mentally it is important for us as well not to have these type of comments and this type of hate coming from guys as females. Yeah, just wanted to say that.